with this challenge. We're going to take some nice deep breaths, inhaling, bringing your arms up, and then exhale, bringing them down. Inhale, coming on up. Exhale, coming on down. Inhale, bring those arms up. We're going to bend that right arm down and grab onto that right elbow with that left arm. So breathe in here, taking a nice deep breath. And then go ahead and just kind of bend slightly and gently over to that left side. Breathing and coming on up, lifting that arm up and releasing it down. Breathing here, inhale, bring those arms up, looking up, exhale, bring them down. Inhale, bring those arms up, dropping that left arm down, bringing it over to that right side. Nice little stretch here, bending over slightly to that right side, breathing. And coming on up, inhale, bring those arms up and bringing them down. Nice job. Dropping that head down, rolling it over to that right side. Bringing it back down and over to the other side. Bringing it up to the center, dropping it back behind you, rolling it over, and then rolling it over to the other side. Nice job. We're just going to do some shoulder rolls here. Breathing, and then rolling them forward. All right. Let's go ahead and sit straight on our mat. We're going to move into our staff position. Breathing here, sitting nice and tall and strong. And then let's go ahead and bend those knees and roll on forward. Drop that forehead down to those knees. Breathing nice and full and deep here, and then rolling everything back up, straightening those legs out. Inhale, bring those arms up, and then exhale down into this. So nice and gently here, you can go ahead and grab onto those toes, those ankles, or even under those legs as you just drop here. Giving yourself a nice little stretch. Good job. All right, let's bring those feet together. We're just going to butterfly our legs in and out a little bit. Breathing into this. Moving them up and down. Nice job. All right, swinging those feet around and behind you. Stepping forward, planting those hands at the front end of your mat. Extending that right leg here. Lifting it up, bringing it forward, extending it back, dropping it down. Bringing it back in to meet the other leg. Kicking that left leg straight back out. Lifting it up, bringing it forward, and kicking it back. Dropping it down. Nice job. Bring that right leg back. Kicking it up, and forward, and back. Dropping it down. It's like a dance lesson. Bringing that left leg back, kicking it up. Bring it forward, and back, and down. Remember to breathe here. Right leg comes back and up. Forward and through, underneath of you, kicking it back, dropping it down. One more time on that left side, kicking it up, and forward and down. Nice job. All right, here we go. Tuck those toes under. Push back into your downward dog. Breathing in this downward dog. Let's go ahead and walk those feet out a little bit. Lifting and lowering those heels. Breathing nice and full and deep. Nice job. Inhale, bring that gaze forward. Exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Lifting up and looking forward, and that nice half lift here. Come on down. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, let's sit in that chair. Keeping that gaze forward. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale on down. Plant those hands. Let's step back into your plank position. Working in our plank position today. Breathing here. Lifting that right leg up. Bringing it forward underneath of you. Tucking it into that abdominal area. Tucking that belly button in. Don't let it hover just above the mat. Tuck it in. Breathing here. Pushing forward a little bit with those back toes. And kicking it back. Getting a little stronger here. So bringing that left leg in. Breathing here. Remember, if you need to take a break, you can drop down and drop back in. Bringing that left leg forward. Tucking it into the belly. But don't hop up. Stay here. Stay in this nice plank position. And bring that leg back. Drop those knees down. Push back, child's position. Breathing in your child's pose. up to our tabletop position. Tucking those toes under for our downward dog. Right leg comes up. Bringing it forward and through into our plank position again. Breathing in plank. Kicking it all the way back up. And let's bring that leg out to the outer edge of that right arm. Holding here. Breathing nice and strong and full. And kicking it all the way back up. Got one more side to go to with this leg. Bringing it all the way over to that left side. Breathing here so you're in your plank position. That right leg is at that left elbow. So we're crunching on a side angle here. Remember where your butt should be. Breathing, kicking all the way back up, dropping it down, dropping those knees down, open them up, mat width. Push back into your child's position. You can keep that gaze forward if that helps. Breathing nice and full and deep. Enjoying this. Getting ready to power up for the other side. Coming up to that tabletop position, bring those legs back. Pushing those toes and tucking under, pushing back to downward dog. Breathing here. Lifting that left leg up. Here we go. Coming on forward and through, hovering underneath of you. Remember where that back and butt is. We're not still up here. So staying nice and strong, keep it nice and tucked. Pinning that belly button against the spine. And keeping that leg tucked up in, but without pushing our bottoms up. Kicking it all the way back up. Remember, if you need to take a break, drop that foot down. Otherwise, hang in there. We got this. Bringing that left leg over to that left arm, that left elbow. So it's not hanging on to it, just hovering next to it. Where's that foot? Where's that butt? Check it. Breathing. Don't forget to do that. Let's feed those muscles. And come on all the way back up. Breathing here. And come on forward. This nice little twist here. Bring that knee to that right elbow. Breathing, staying strong. You've got this. A couple more breaths. And come on up. Dropping that foot down. Dropping those knees down. You deserve this one. Open up. Pushing back to that child's position. Woo-wee. How we doing? Keep it going. We got a little more. And come on up. Tabletop position. Tucking those toes, pushing back to that downward dog. Inhale, bring that gaze forward. Exhale, walk to the front of the mat. Lifting up and looking forward. Come on down. Arms all the way up. Hands together. Let's sit in that chair. How are we feeling? Nice and upright now? Don't get used to it. We're going to keep on flowing. Inhale, shoot those hands up. Tiny little back bend here. Exhale, come on down to the floor. Inhale up to a nice half lift. Exhale, plant those hands. Step back to your plank position. Breathing in this plank. Loving the plank today. And push on back to that downward dog. Go ahead and bring your hands down to forearms. Give you a little relief, maybe. And then let's flow on through this. Push forward into this dolphin plank. Breathing in dolphin plank. So we're on our forearms here. Your hands can be in a triangle clapping together or planted on the mat. It's whatever is more comfortable for you. So here, you're in that plank position. You know where your butt should be, right? Not up in the air. Pushing back to our dolphin. Breathing in your dolphin. And then coming on forward. Keeping that gaze forward. And then pushing back, looking back behind you. Inhale, come on forward. Plank position. This nice dolphin plank. Breathing. And pushing on back, looking back behind you. Are your feet still there? Just checking. Come on forward. Holding this. Come on up to your plank position. So switch onto those hands. Remember, you can always drop down and push back in the child's pose. But right now, you're hanging on. You're stronger than what your mind is telling you right now. You've got this. Push back to downward dog. Breathing here. Nice and strong. Feeling those arms and those abs? You should be. Drop those knees down, open up. Push back, child's position. Breathing nice and full and deep. Let's bring those hands back behind you. Go ahead and rest the cheek down or your forehead down. Grounding yourself here. Breathing nice and full. Filling those lungs so you can feed all those muscles. And plant those hands. Go ahead and sit up onto those feet. Be thankful you've just completed this day. Good job. Very proud of you. Let's take it to the center of the mat. And just take a couple nice deep breaths in to end this lovely session. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, bring them down to your heart center. Keeping those eyes closed or open, whatever your preference is. Inhaling nice and deep and full. And exhaling. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Great job, you guys. So proud. Namaste.